This development was set forth by the tweet of President Donald Trump.
Right.
Basically, it's against oil prices getting too high. And the fact is, the central bank for oil is basically Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has the output to change, the capacity to change oil in either way. And I think, they have other concerns rather than the price of oil, given that they have a young king who needs political support. So I think the Saudis will act accordingly on behalf, towards U.S. interests. Now, what's the impact for us? Well, lower oil is a good thing. It's a prime driver of inflation. So if oil were to ease off even just a little, the impetus for raising rates would disappear, and that has huge effects on the economy. Oil is the biggest driver of growth. It affects transportation, it affects input costs. So weaker oil would be very welcome.
Now, they also have said inflation has shown signs of easing. If we do see lower oil also continue, what direct impact might this have on stocks, particularly companies that have said their input costs have been rising because of inflation? On one hand, we're seeing year-on-year inflation at near record highs, but also signs of month-on-month inflation, the lower set of bars there, starting to ease off, with May's inflation pretty much flat on a month-on-month basis.
Yeah, well, okay. Inflation is the biggest the biggest argument for increase in interest rates. Now, if you take away that argument, interest rates, the impetus to increase rates will probably go down. And I think that's a good thing. So you can expect the market overall to benefit because interest expenses will be down. Aside from that, consumer spending could continue to go up. So you have the property companies who can benefit. They're the biggest winner with low interest rates. After all, if they sell condos on installment, low rates factor in on that. Logistics companies which have a lot of deliveries, etc., they will benefit from this. So it's a broad thing. I think it's just a question of who would be the biggest winners.